What happens when friendship turns into one of the most explosive feuds in hip-hop history? Today, we're diving into the legendary beef between 50 Cent and The Game, two rap giants whose alliance crumbled into a decade-spanning rivalry. What really caused it? Was it betrayal, ego, or just the ruthless nature of the music industry? Stick around as we break down the roots, the turning point, and the lasting legacy of their feud. To understand how it all went wrong, we first need to look back at how it all began. Back in the early 2000s, 50 Cent was at the top of the rap game. With the success of his debut album, Get Rich or Die Trying, he was untouchable. Meanwhile, The Game was just emerging, looking to make his mark on the West Coast rap scene. Paths crossed when Dr. Dre signed The Game to Aftermath Records and linked him with 50's G-Unit. At first, it seemed like a match made in hip-hop heaven. The Game was seen as G-Unit's West Coast affiliate, and 50 Cent was more than willing to take him under his wing. But behind the scenes, cracks were already forming. Cent's influence over the West Coast rap scene started to make The Game feel like a sidekick rather than an equal. Tensions grew as both artists struggled to maintain their individuality while being part of the same crew. It wasn't long before loyalty became a question, and that's where the trouble began. Fast forward to 2005, The Game drops his debut album, The Documentary, and it's an instant classic. But one track stood out for all the wrong reasons. The How We Do remix. This diss track didn't just shake up the charts, it shook the entire industry. The Game took shots at 50 Cent, and the media was quick to fan the flames. The fallout was intense. Fans picked sides, social media erupted, and the rap community braced itself for what would come next. In a matter of months, The Game was officially ousted from G-Unit, and the war of words was on. Diss tracks flew back and forth like musical grenades, and both rappers refused to back down. But what did it all mean for their careers? The beef undeniably put The Game on the map, proving he wasn't just 50's protege. At the same time, it solidified 50 Cent's reputation as someone who didn't tolerate disloyalty. Their rivalry became a significant chapter in hip-hop history. One that fueled record sales, but also divided fans. Beyond the music, the beef had personal elements. Accusations of betrayal, claims of disrespect, and even threats. It was no longer just about music. It was a battle of pride and reputation. Years have passed, and the beef has simmered down, but the tension never fully disappeared. Both artists have moved on, but fans can't help but wonder, will they ever truly bury the hatchet? Recent interviews hint at some level of respect, but the rivalry's legacy lingers. Ultimately, 50 Cent and The Game's feud wasn't just a rap battle. It was a cautionary tale about fame, loyalty, and the price of ambition. Whether you see them as rivals or respect them as legends, one thing is clear, their story changed hip-hop forever. So, what do you think? Was their beef genuine or just part of the game? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into hip-hop's biggest stories.
It's Celeb Beef, where pop culture craves. It's Celeb Showdown starting off.